ano eye go ba ko pe no mo hye go ba ko pe no mo hye adentin na kotoko entimi hye goals so the question now omo raise no solution is say e wo se ye benya nkofo beka abetamu aho e wo se ye creativity ko enim so obeka ya kotoko chance in the first 5-6 games no na ye one goal kwa no mo hye
one goal project
ana etiro mo sisa anyoma kakra kotoko chance no mo hye 2 etire ba 4 but recently Kotoko last 6 games Kotoko ntimi hye 2 goals omasa ye 1
we are back to the same
omasa ko omachi biem Kotoko last 6 games no omo ntimi hye 2 goals in a single game enti ade a na e hakumase asante Kotoko first no eno ana say asaba be si omachi so the conversation was impanyimfo busa coach Prosper Nate Ogum say coach ade na esi ayi say kumase asante Kotoko entimi hye goals no according to coach Prosper Nate Ogum e wo meeting na say no o say onen ni team ne de omo ye de wo so omo ye bia omo ko train na omo practice on shooting how we be utilize set pieces ne sa ne omo nyina no omo ye ni nyina ba omo ni we de kronti a goals number players ne so omo wo omo an omo prepare no majority of them as aba back enti omo nse de nim the problem a e wo ho a say Kotoko entimi hye goals so obi anyina de nkyere bai mintimi mbodin because SIM boa e wo meeting ase no ade a e course no yenya panyi ba ko a o raise argument o meeting ase say Kotoko goals are recently o muntimi hye ni nyina no training grounds na akwa muntimi hye goals
contrary to what the coach eka because the coach say me ye ho adwuma and I was panyi so car say even training grounds for kra goals in emba intended coach ni de na ebu ebran
any coach ni de na ebetuma any coach ni de no say coach ye de wo so ye
so even at the training grounds the coach is working but they cannot score the
obintimi ense so penny or car asem no de bi o training grounds so ana penny ni car say onu de bi o training grounds so omo train no mo ye for the past 2-3 weeks no department awon so my serious for your defense make for ni omadim ho no training grounds omunye serious even training grounds goes ni inflow e wo meeting as some common course so yes training grounds no enya match ne nkwa na goals ni mba training grounds na no Kotoko eni mo for ni ntimi ma goals
mo nsem bebre bisa sa wo de ba na mi bisa shem se nipa kro na o raise questions say training grounds no ko department ni bi ho a say bi omo mmode bonus agudie kakra wo no we raise aka kire coach na mpo waka kire coach na then the coach ni ka kire no so I said that he has kept quiet watching o went ya coach ni na so pay ono no observation and now favor do some pempenso we and all be kan board meeting asia na
so before meeting e be sha asia no there was some discussion akoso before because omo ye training bia na omo nya sa discussion wo training grounds so enra de course no mo ko raise say adena goals ne mba no ehọ na be mu say training grounds in pokra no ani mo fo ni ntimi nhye goals no enti ase enyansunsuan so wo competitive games no so eyade e wo say omo mom emi omo ntam wo training grounds because training grounds ni sim say as a defenders ni mom ye adwuma mo in for no so se kwaku o check a de sa panyin ne kan ye no ene Kotoko recent matches na ebra because Kotoko recent matches are goals number no one it seems say Kotoko defense na dey so obesho by gradually recent games no Kotoko midfield no so we check your against Chelsea against Heart of Lions then against Bechema who say recently teams dominating Kotoko on field.
If you can expand it to last by 5 for crowd no
good
omo performance no and say that en Canadian
no clear so it seems say problem ne e from training grounds so don't say coach say omo work on saa de ni nyina but still na as say enyansunsuanso wo match day na nkasa so so ekoye a big issue of meeting as enra
asemo kwame impanyifo anan a moda television isu you can imagine say omo tena se omo ye discussion technically or nimdie technically o nim die bebre o de Ghana ko World Cup okuta Sudan mu a obi ani medwuma oyo ya papa Malik Jabel he's been knowledge ne die okuta bebre wa boku say wa ben ankasa inti I am assuming it's an issue about technical issues there. It shouldn't be a problem because all of them have knowledge.
Okay.
Inti Kwame in some year okay not just say there are issues technically.
Oh.
Then you make come with Zimbabwe na team
so say a work in progress. Don't say na o may improve. And yes say de na tie no na problem ne wo ho. Om be solve ye e ma KOTOKO hyase say omu epeja ana asaba from so enye ade abeka say omu ntimi solve.
Okay.
Because oma solve pen na asa asibie. So omu raise our concern by say nansen training omu ye no the last 3 weeks training omu ye ne die omu ye training mpokra na ase enimo for ni mfimfim for by echire for na ho nka no ene omu performance so training e wo soro so enya nsunsu so wo games nim so that conversation by omu buobu onwa so the one major concern the page I say KOTOKO level of creativity no so aba form and so ya dey ba ko omu page because nipa miensa okay no so omu in terms of football nim de no omu osoro so sa enkomo no so ko page by and ehɔ no ana coach Malik Jabel so ne players ni nya enkomodie enkomodie bae no coach Emma players no so ya aware eno no enye meeting ase after the meeting Emma mo ya aware say KOTOKO target ye so mbeje FA Cup ni league no so problem bi a wo obi ano one se wo problem bi a unim baby e wo se ode wasemoko eni se ode bibia so team na concentration no enye Kumasi Asante KOTOKO ne ha wa KOTOKO betimi afa no ntoma pefra se wo hwe na KOTOKO team ne so no wa hu ne se untimi a then obefra mo mahu na o mahu di obeye so san komo no so ko say on betimi after the meeting omni players ni nya enkomodie then the individual players enu bigi raise ye no on say no na bigi raise individual players bi about meeting e course no sa de no one Kwame Poku de no omu raise question about Kwame Poku because after Samate's game no Kwame ntimi nche goals biem after Samate's game no Kwame Poku ntimi nche goal biem so concern by the kronti a Kwame Poku ntimi nche goals no so Kwame Poku de no according to coach any penyifo no mo ho do say Kwame Poku de no nyoma ba ko mienu bi ntina ye say ni goals no aba from ba ko KOTOKO inability to create a lot of chances say obi a wa KOTOKO game bia no say creativity no aba from ana Kwame Poku ankasa ne sharpness eso so aba from teams no so monitor no mutimi eliminate no from the games so Kwame Poku issue by why you want to mean goals because after Samate's game the KOTOKO matches wa boni na no ntimi emboy then Justice Blaze so come by
okay
because Justice player one player or the KOTOKO supporters akoma so said ye tie bia and onimbo ne bo den say coach bi betimi aka say or drop Justice Blaze na oma Justice Blaze embo obi enim de Justice Blaze betima ye by meeting as in the concern e by ne say Justice Blaze mo dem bo na drop it so dey ntina ma Justice Blaze mo dem bo a drop it the empenyinfo hu ni say Justice Blaze ebre asset in and say so what check here ontimi mbo full 90 minutes
second half best 60 minutes
na all drop it so say hu ni say onya rest kakra onya rest ana penny age no onya rest ana role na obo no oye a lot of work oye very industrious player so obehia rest so empenyinfo suggested the chere coach o man force coach certain thing you say by a suggestion obi eto ato adwen say ye wo matches ni bi wo ho a on my blade
and feature
na tenedu nshase it was a suggestion in record so meeting as say games bi wo ho a tenedu nshase na blade so ntimi ngine ho engine ho me kakra because say wo hwe blade na how after 7 years season as near born as a defender and e che obehye midfield no or the stability be by na obo 90 by recently Blaze so de no air drop over from ntimi mbo full 90 anytime you babo second half bia na say or drop so impanyifo suggest chire ko say your matches bi wo ho a o ma tenedu en chassie so tenedu chassie mpokra na tenedu so aba justify the reason why on so betimabo and obi a wa hwe tenedu after say blame nya as suspension the match is wabo nyina no ekoyi so Tenedu so issues so be pm say omo ma coach aware say your matches bi wo omo rest Blake kakra na Tenedu eso so nhyase no hu ha wo betimi arrest Blake eso so ahoɔden betimi ba say Blake so energy no a drop kakra then your own good friend Baba Yahaya so edin pm ase o during the meeting on say Kotoko omo mpanyimfo mo da no sese no coach onimde Malik Johnny enimde ana coach James Kwesi apia omo nyina ye coaches akese omo busa Kotoko head coach say Baba Yahaya esi akan a omo ne say on na ebo number 10 by 10 bia no mbehu ni bia no a wa move akọ wins ade Baba Yahaya enye comfortable playing number 10 ana according to coach e wo meeting ase no o man panyimfo ya aware say eya omo ye interpositional change se wo behu se Baba Yahaya e bo 10 a e wo mo mutimi switch na omo interchange positions who to confuse opponents.
Switches with who?
Any omo wingers. So and so baas here then the honor so impanyimfo ma ne to assume say and what's the players in the say a feel comfortable one position on pay.
Exactly. First, to bring out the best of someone, first of all, you need to be very comfortable. You understand?
Yeah.
If you are not comfortable, you cannot give out your best.
Okay.
The idea of rotation, I don't like it. Anyway. But,
so and so by
it's all more correct here because
yes, and so Omar can one sem.
The Bianisa Moka creativity aber form. You understand? I don't understand why players need or what she say coaches is so say bia you dominate on fifi nti bon say you to be akwhye no na dey akwhye obi a you feel say or your soft kakra but almost no timi kuta ball a boa team no I na coaches make decision here but
so and so ba board ne say omo hwe Kotoko matches a number 10 position no e Baba
no number 10 one issue be o ho na kwame
a conversation was see e be na botre this conversation no then Wisdom Basi Mbappe Vinicius combination. Wisdom so assemble ho. Coach so ni mpanyimfo mo ya aware say ne fitness nyandru esropa because so prache anu aba. So as to say obesha ase ani manimu ya omonye ne kakra because last match no free bench buy no obe influence give them Kotoko so na mpanyimfo obusa say we drew level obetimi asha ase ana by honey de na ni nyina na ye the medical team need a bit my say no or obit my here. But for now, no more minutes be on the ama brand here now. On peso by emphasis 20, 30 no. And some of my so bit my reaching the physical picker. So we know meeting in now. It was all about Kotoko and Kanko.
Well, anyway, so, I have a lot of questions, but it is what it is. Biggie,
Kwaku.
What are you, no means you?
Kwaku, common Kwame Diabano. Me share Kumasi Asante Kotoko goal scoring asem and then some prosper na to Ogumaka. It looks like say when it comes to goal scoring, any creativity one seminar. Per the meme huno e ade prosper na to Oguma as a coach for Asante Kotoko and who said there are problems. In the sense that the last time I'm coach training grounds, me who Kumasi Asante Kotoko more practice penalties. Me who Kumasi Asante Kotoko almost working on set pieces, which is free kicks. And then corner kicks. All these things I mentioned, acquire your goals. It is a penny focus a goal scoring a problem with Kumasi Asante Kotoko. That's a coach prosper na te ogum. And so eka say I have your more young juma training grounds are. Mijitum say coach na who's our problem no. I will try to solve it because me coach training grounds no me who be. Just last week before our Mabebo became United game no. Kwaku about creativity. On the day, omuwe training ni nyina no. Prosper na to ogum se me ha mania. Spend the extra 10 to 15 minutes with only the midfielders on the field. Players ni nyina akoye. Say ye defenders, say ye goalkeeper, say ye striker, say ye obia. Omu jai obia man ko fruit team bass no. And a Prosper na to ogum and then the 6 midfielders. Ejina park ni to din komo for close to 15 minutes. In team Manu, Justice Blay, Emmanuel Entry, Baba Yaya, Chei Jamana, and a Tinedu. Midfield 6 week. Omni Prosper na Togum after the training session before became United game. No, Ejina park ne to di nkomo for close to 10 to 15 minutes. On the midfielders ne nko ano bi anka. As to nkomo mu di ye di minim. But me sure say it's about nkomo ya ye di ya. Some midfield need creative enough for the attackers. It's all these things are problems that coach now realize it. Now what shall say take steps out they be solve it. It's at this moment. Coach in consona the oil and onye. Na clear any evident in match days and I say on match days no be because no matter the obey no training grounds. Say me my training grounds na maka say my baba be hu a. Cause there is no way I would be able to talk about it now. It's the ordinary supporter of Tiffy, no. Sorry to say, on to me my training grounds, no. Because could the Obama be match days and I expect to say performance now be done on match day, no. And as a result of the watching Kwadani training grounds and on Modeba, it is Obana se goes now, ma. On no ma training grounds, or himself who coach and 1 year. Our training grounds, and the prosper now to Oguma as a coach. In as much say what status are you know. Or making sure to be speedy up the process. Not quite be over fast to be because at the end of the day, results are now ma. You better come Kwadana sem no cre. But if I can see no so work see na who coach out double boku na no near the ball.
Yeah, sabu. Well, anyway, what can subo sabu? They say heart so issues back community and sabi wo. What I say, me no ka say next game na kwa ye doma for so e ka ho kakra. Ebe so much so musu betimi aye heart to folk bi so betimi let's have a conversation Kwame heart to folk kodoma
difficult grounds say nyame adom na ba be wura game nim by kwaku de wom ne say heart to folk efiti say bia na stars e ba Ghana Premier League de bia ya woka wa asem has ekọ bono okọ ahafo munya results o mo pe by the numbers e wa ha say no em favor has
ewo doma
ho no
doma ho na ya na
numbers in favor Accra House of Folk to be honest with you since 2009 House of Folk in the Premier League have visited Aduana Stars 13 times wins are bem no 2 2012 baako eno no own goal ana 2014 baako eno so kumi ana share Eric Kumi ana draw 4 ana me lose 7 ewo ho so from 2015 ebesi ne no how many years
20 say
15 besi ne 10 years has in winning wodoma 10 solid good years seasons no ntimi nkofa win we Aduana Stars so sa numbers we no House of Folk fana after game now omoni vision e boy no omoni vision ball game no ana omubusa coach Watara say Aduana Stars game no yen expected day or say yen expect a win from Accra House of Folk enya me na me kan coach Watara me say untimi coach Watara ntimi nkoka so okolusu ana okobo draw or say yen expect a win from Accra House of Folk e wodoma by we House of Folk fana these figures data we any numbers we no who are you be show say after Eric Kumi e share sa one goal no House of Folk ntimi nko win e wodoma which are very bad on the part of Accra House of Folk by Obeka ne saying House of Folk this season on my way performance ne that bad enti omaka so mo kwa win ne yen hwe say on betima ko win ya by kwaku numbers we dey misro kakra
a hard game because 30 games that's like 39 points, right?
Yeah.
And when we need 2, no matter draw 4, it gives us 10 points.
Yeah.
See, 39 points, no, when you move 10.
Oh.
Let's just say 29 there.
What will go? Anna, from
some
2015, Ebano Nkofa win against Aduana Stars.
Do they know their statistics? And if they do, how motivated and no to change the narrative? Because big club would here with me ko baby Marco, you know me and 10 now it's me for a win. A hard win.
May you sure say
change of narration should do.
May me sure so because enano pay na metie coach Watara o ye ankasa ye nuanom simple man wo Kumasi FM.
Okay.
Once omo kodoma na omo fa ho ne omo kodi nkoma no pa no. According to coach Watara, o say on before say Oba has folk mpokra no, every single player be no will be a statistics ni data. Or say every single player be or has before so join the house no. Na ye na wo coach aka and I say no cre. Mema obu de nyabotre asembe nyabotre fe mama koma mba say normal coach bi e big coach bi e be fatim bi a odi information
sure
ojo obi ade tanti coach bi aye enti coach Watara ese owa we menya sure say news en coach Watara yemfa bibia nto nchen ti
wa se kwaku adwa
yemfa bibia nto nchen mejitu mu say coach e ba Accra House of Folk no nioma en fight said ye pe no but ultimate discredit papa na experience ne credential ne adwuma waye no waye adwuma onim de obi na obetima aka chem so coach Watara chese onya de and kon do some pempenso na wadru no enye by luck enye fluke eye ne modern bo na dru na du sa enti coach say Oba has no every single player bi na wo has at that time no will be a data and ampa and ensema na oka na metie no e kire say no will be a data enti coach Watara de sa figures we e dey ba no how no si pe data ne sa anoma no kwaku bi ye sure say coach wo coach wo
o start adwuma afebei ache it is clubs do saying that we coach as a head coach adwuma ye o Heart of Folk and what has been his experience and achievement.
Oh na so wa woni
it's a question I would want to ask him.
David na say ni so wa ubusa no wa woni coach Watara ni profile
ben
and you to won coach Watara.
Oh, I am asking, see these things we normal
when yes adie no when yes
so far ben I want to know
we get the officer di coach Watara
no and yes sir eti o hwe adwuma no ye wo bi wo ho a ye be Heart of Folk kotoko betimi akofa obi sisi a onya hwe oba e ga be sister they say Didi Dramani ever Sante Kotoko he used that Sante Kotoko and not the left here coach Watara or starting coaching na coach is be pronounced that
okay.
But as a head coach, our less experience, let's understand. As a head coach, our less experience, and we about Heart of Folk. Akwenya Heart of Folk Ediamano no. Be before Heart of Folk legend. Polo krawenya sa opportunity no. Me what I say. Inti say amo sa space ne gap no one. I was say we show 40 kakra.
Oh, debut say no
problem. We are still supporting him. But some of the statements I am to say I saw on fire to say you football. Because some of these things I don't understand.
I was say
you cannot be telling me these things to say what data on data ben
funny say coach ba Accra House of Folk players no data no player way this season obo mini say obo say wa go say obenya sade no obenya and examples no the man na anope ni nyina na ye
coach cast o data on gan hakra the data the benye
oh say your data why you data
you know and this can't information say be biggie obo 11 games or share 5 goals and that one there even a lay person knows it but you can't data goes beyond the goals you have scored and the assist then hakra assist the guy
and ewo Kumasi FM baby a coach Watara ko di san komo asem o kan o so no oba Kumasi oba Accra House of Folk no obi ti say Nakamura Nuruddin Aziz no woni data so the first person odi kan na di nkomo no was on the reason why obi a oye captain unya minutes ni bimbo because data na wo ne bibi o ni na che say oye captain so mbobi so that was when player ni eka say wo koye surgery say so eyo no mpokura na ye ko edi ko we bi so obenya aboa boy na
no we Aziz Nakamura obi enim say he has not been
yes sir
Aziz Nakamura when the name so mobo when you come and tell me say the guy na be so no mobo is information that is here
yenye fair to the
so the to Man City ni Manchester ni Barca ni wan mu data na dey a
yenye no ti see am ni uti we when the name say proud to coach Ibeba na Aziz na omobo ni one name waga
obi ni mobile
exactly so if you come and tell me say na omobo ni bia
Obaka Watara was a man who wasn't in Ghana. Until at least or say before all be banner. No players in the team no information.
Information until honey at least I was all the coach and yes, and to me sure say according to coach. Also no or you be on or computer ni data nsem so we say me say sad data we sad data we because we waka watara oh what sad data we but you man need to be fine you go need to be back
that's what you Hans Flick or the Hans Flick abaka watara Hans
oh there go we need to be back
oh Hans Flick
edumane de kaka
big yanante
go many they be a Kasa Abubakar Ouattara me who this season no. Whatever they is special, that is what Abubakar Ouattara as a coach. Better as much as possible say obe beat off and worthy of that particular pressure. Na washa see winning nipa behind him. Kwame the statistics na ba. Clearly say had to focus Diana starter for the past 10 years. A difficult grounds. And man had to focus Boko no. But in Pennyforce records are set to be broken. And found say Abubakar Ouattara more than one kind. Clearly, there is still that chance. Say, obetimi akwa rewrite those wrongs. Now I am the right. Na near Masha see a conkind. And so Ediaman intimi, I believe say, in as much as grounds na difficult grounds. Ediama had to folk. And the team no kwaku. Nothing is impossible when it comes to football. Highly possible. So Abubakar Ouattara betimi akwa see a surprise.
Tabia takum. Metro. Bema kona kojibi na afi entimi emwa oye pa enti tabia takum okojia ebetimi aboa oye pa mesra bema wo mo mbo adwuma ye e won paso no paso agroba da tabia takum yare zanike no e dia ba infections ahodo no nyina drai ebetimi aboa oye pa tutumi kana kona kojibie laptops the fie eye interglobal links dodo bia wo pe laptops ahodo brands ahodo bia wo pe eye interglobal links aso na ba ye ka laptop a na ya ka interglobal links makacha say kuokuo fubo a ebia munya 15 20 laptops o friend interglobal links